Hi everyone and welcome to another painting tutorial. So today I'm going to take you through how I paint geometric patterns on power swords. Now this is obviously the second tutorial I've done on this style of power sword if you follow my channel regularly. However, a different style to my last one. So as you can see, I've already done a couple of base coats of dark magenta by ACRYL, and now I'm just going to begin edge highlighting with magenta by ACRYL and also base coating down all of the geometric patterns. And as is usual in my more recent tutorials, at least regarding my detail brush, I'll be using my RAPHAEL 8404 size 30 brush for this. But just in case you're new to the channel, welcome, and yeah, this is my favoured detail brush lately. Now for the first shape, I just decided to do an arrowhead sort of style shape. So just getting the lines either side as even as I could. And as you can see, for the lower two lines, just working them slightly diagonally to the center, as opposed to just doing straight lines, as would be typical of a normal triangle, for example. And now I'm going to be doing some additional geometric patterns with essentially lots of straight lines and then dot points at each point where they meet. Now don't stress too much if the lines overlap the dot point, as you can go back and enlarge those a little bit, and I will be highlighting those later on in the tutorial as well. Now I suppose with this style as well, you can do as few or as many of these lines as you'd like. However, I wanted them to be fairly random as well. So as you can see, some are smaller and some are larger as well. And I decided to just go back to some of the edge highlights and thicken those up a little bit. So essentially just at the top of the blade and also at the sides of the top edges of the blade as well. And to finish off the blade, I decided to use some Pastel Peach by AK Interactive. So essentially with this, I'll just be going over the arrowhead, all of the dot points, and just the top edges of the blade. Now the reason I chose this color is because I was looking at nice contrasting colors with magenta, and essentially Coral Peach was probably the most recommended one. So I thought I would give it a go, and it was also a good opportunity to use one of the pastel colors from the AK Interactive 3rd Gen Pastel color paint set. As they are colors that I've owned for a little while, however, I don't really use them all too often. And as you can see, just going back to the magenta as well and just tidying up some of the overlapping detail, as I felt as though I'd gone over too much of the magenta with the Pastel Peach. And by going over all of the dot points, it's just going to help bring out all of the details that much more. And also just some dots through the center as well, where I've previously done the magenta. And here is a photo of the completed miniature and of course the power sword as well. So a fairly short tutorial today, however I hope you found it useful. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe today if you like what you saw, and if you would like to support the channel further, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but the links are in the description below if you're intending on purchasing any of your hobby needs. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.